Hey everybody, this is to my investors, a short video on how to make offers on investment properties. As investors, you're always trying to find a deal. I'm all about helping you find a deal. But I've seen some really horrible offers come in here lately that I think are required to make this video to help you. One, to find a deal or find what we call the low ball or tire kickers, there is a set parameter. The property must be on the market for at least 90 days, gone through at least 1 or 2 price reductions. Now that's 90 days, 90 days, 3 months. There's no sense in trying to tire kick an offer unless it's gone to at least 90 days. For those who are trying to find a deal for offers that just came out today on today's market, there is a certain parameter. Usually I found that foreclosure investment properties that have been in the MLS for 30 days or less, I find that 88 cents on the dollar appears to work, or minus 12%. Example, $100,000 offer, you would make 88. For those who are trying to get the properties at 10 cents on the dollar or 50 cents on the dollar and it just came out this morning, stop. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. And repeat myself, not going to happen. Banks are not going to give you a $50,000 house for $10,000 on the first 12 hours that it just hit the market. I don't know where some of these investors think that's going to happen. They think that the banks are desperate to get rid of the property. Y'all, bank has money. They're not hurting for money. They're not in pressure to get rid of the property. They're actually under federal guidelines on how to market it, how to move the properties. They do this all day long. They are experts at it. We are not. So, to make an offer on the first 30 days, it's usually 88 cents on the dollar. If it's 60 days or less on the market, generally I say about 80. Maybe if it needs a lot of repairs, maybe 75 cents on the dollar. After 60 days, it's a little gray area. But if you want to tire kick it, you've got to wait to 90. Another problem I'm seeing with investors is they're trying to lowball at 50 cents on the dollar and ask for closing costs. Stop. Don't ask for closing costs when you're trying to lowball a property. Not going to happen. First thing they wonder is you don't have the money to buy the property at 50 cents on the dollar if you're asking for closing costs. Not going to happen, y'all. Never has happened, never going to happen, and I don't know why y'all think it would happen today. So, when you're buying these properties, you've got to be smart. The banks do this all day long. The investors who buy properties over and over pretty much follow these rules and get the deals, work them, wholesale them, flip them, rehab them, do whatever they need to do. But to think that you're going to get the house at 10 cents, 25 cents, or 50 cents on the dollar on the first 48 hours, y'all, I'm sorry. If I could do that, I would buy them. It would never make it to the MLS. Y'all would never make it to you. I would buy them, then I would sell them to you. But it just doesn't happen. So y'all, let's review. First 30 days, 88 cents on the dollar. 60 days, 80 cents, maybe 75 cents on the dollar. At 90 days, if you want a low ball, try to get it 50, 60 cents on the dollar. I'm all about doing that. I have parameters that will find these properties and email them to you automatically. But we've got to be realistic. Here's another problem. The banks keep track of who makes offers because they're looking for the buyers who have a history of actually buying properties. If they have a buyer who makes a history of lowballing and never ever buys a property, it's hard for them to take you seriously. So you've got to convince the bank that, yeah, I want a deal, Mr. Bank. I'm willing to work with you. Let's see what we can do. But it's just, y'all, it's common sense. That's all I'm going to tell you. So if you have questions, give me a call. I said I specialize in selling these properties. I sell 1 or 2 a week. So I know how they work. I know what it takes to get them. And I know the offers that are killing you, that have put you on a list where you probably never be able to buy a property. So I don't want that to happen to you. It's not good for me. It's not good for you. It's not good for the bank. Other than that, good investing.